Hey guys, it's Tyrese here, coming to you live from WHAP, where the most latest news updates are provided to you by the most reliable and awesome sources. According to reports, there has been a piracy account surfacing the Caribbean regions. It began after the mid-16th century, when the Spanish moved out of the Caribbean into South America after the production of silver mining. They intercepted imperial ships in hopes for silver, but came home with nothing. Caribbeans were no longer the center of production for Spain. The European ships were hard to settle, since pirates kept attacking their ships in hopes for gold. In the 1640s, piracy ultimately came to an end by the English, Dutch, and French settlers. In other news, state rivalries have been occurring throughout the globe, such as the Ottoman-Safavid conflict and, most importantly, the 30 Years' War. Here is reporter Cook Nguyen elaborating more on the chaos that has been occurring in Europe.
Thanks, Tyrese, but quick question. How long did the 30 Years' War last?
I don't know, Cook.
It lasted 30 years! Anyways, let's continue the discussion about the 30 Years' War.
Okay, so the 30 Years' War is currently involving the Catholic Church and the Protestants. The motives of the war are for political, economical, and religious reasons. In Germany, the war broke out in 1618. It has been reducing German power and prosperity, making them weaker by the minute, as the population is being cut by 60%. Man, that's a lot. Another result of the war was the division of Germany into many territories, all of which won de facto sovereignty. In Germany, the 30 Years' War is pitting German Protestants and allies such as Lutheran Sweden against the Holy Roman Emperor. The war is split up into 4 different phases: the Bohemian, Danish, Swedish, and French. In Bohemia, the Emperor Matthias was electing Ferdinand to be elected for the royal throne of Bohemia and Hungary. Eventually, Ferdinand became King of Bohemia since Matthias had died. Soon afterwards, he sent 2 counselors because he wanted them to watch the government while he was away. But then, the Protestants had seized him, therefore causing the defenestration of Prague. The Dutch had began getting involved in the war as well. Lutherans had started a fight, but then Ferdinand had fought back with the use of military. And then the Swedish came into the war, entering the Holy Roman Empire. This drove out the Catholic forces and regained much of the Protestant territory that had been lost. The French were also involved because of the fact that they were Roman Catholic and were rivals of the Holy Roman Empire. This war was based on the religious power concerning the Protestants and Lutherans. So pretty much the war was solved due to the Treaty of Westphalia, which agreed to the territorial tolerance concept. Well, that's it for now. Back to you, Tyrese.
Back to me! The 30 Years' War, as you could acknowledge, was pretty devastating. I bet the Germans are having a rough time pulling through, but isn't the rest of the world? Let's take a look at the current peasant uprisings that have been surfacing throughout Europe.
Hey guys, it's Dominique Nguyen. There have been many local resistances occurring all throughout the globe lately, but tonight I am at the site of the peasant rebellion occurring in Russia. The uprisings were brought upon to the unfair conditions and the use of serfdom. As you can see, Russian peasants have been harboring bitter resentments against their landlords and seizing land and also destroying manorial records. Other records of rebellions were the Peasants' Revolt of 1381. This was due to excessive taxation and the withdrawal of extra wages by property owners. This also caused the looted and destruction of many properties and also the loss of many lives. Another rebellion occurred, also known as the Peasants' War, in 1524, where complaints began due to economic hardships and the appointing of ministers. Also, huge wave of protests occurred near the end of the 16th century in Western Europe because peasants were looking for protection in poverty. Anyways, that's all we got for tonight, so back to you, Tyrese.
Well, that's a wrap for today's newscast. Tune in tomorrow for more information about competition over trade routes, state rivalries, and local resistances. This is Tyrese, saying goodnight to you from WHAP 5.